I am Dr. Velmani P.S., Professor, Department of Computer Science, University of Science and Technology, Meghalaya. In this video, we are going to see about the peer-to-peer networking, different type of networks, and different type of servers. So three areas we'll try to cover here. So number one is peer-to-peer networking. So this is a network that each computer can function as both client and server. So in this peer-to-peer communication, a computer can act as a client as well as server. Both the functionalities it must have. Peer-to-peer networks do not have a central control system. That is the thing. There are no servers in peer networks. In peer-to-peer network, each computer is responsible for making its own resources available to other computer on the network. So the computer, the interconnection among various system and sharing of the resources in the network. So every system is taking full responsible of its own resources availability to share to the other devices in the network. So each computer is responsible for setting up and maintaining its own security for these resources. So the setup also that is the responsible of the each and every computer. So each computer is responsible for again accessing the required network resources from peer-to-peer relationships. This peer-to-peer network is very useful for a small network containing less than computers, 10 computers on a single LAN. So single LAN for a simple offices connectivity, these kind of peer-to-peer networking will be used. So the advantages and disadvantages. So use less expensive computer hardware, that is a major advantage, and easy to administer the things. We can easily administrate the connection among various peers. The number of systems also very less, so the monitoring and the things will be easy. More build redundancy, so that is also another aspect. So easy to set up and low cost. And disadvantages, it's not very secure, and so it's a small simple LAN which consists of minimum 10 systems only. So the safe and secure of information, it is anybody can, the number of authorized users, the information can be accessed, the authorization that can be traced by anybody. So that is the disadvantage of this peer-to-peer network. So no central point of storage or file archiving. So we don't have any central point like client server architecture. So each and every node is having the client as well as server, it will act. So central point is not there. So one node is getting failed, probably we will lose the information from that node. Additional load on computer because of resource sharing. So generally client server, what we have did, just the client can access the information from the server and it can process it and it can store it in the server. So but in this peer-to-peer, these peers are having all the files and the services and various softwares, and it needs to share the resources also to the another computer. So this causes additional load to the computer system on the network. So these are all the disadvantages. So the types of different different types of networks. So this is the major thing which we can see. Number one, which we can see, that is personal area network, PAN, which we can call it as PAN. So the simple diagram of PAN, which indicates the connectivity of various devices like headphone, laptop, printer, smartphone, all these devices and all will be connected to our desktop computer. So this personal area network, the very with the very less distance and with few meters, or we can see the connectivity among various devices, it's only made up for an individual. An individual can connect all these things, and that is the connectivity which we are looking here. And moreover, this network is formed by connecting very personal devices, right, which was depicted in the above figure. The approximate range, this range of distance is just 1 meter only, and it can be wired or wireless. So the connectivity may be wired connectivity, or maybe the wireless connectivity. For example, a mobile phone connected to the laptop through USB forms a wired PAN. So we are connecting a mobile phone through a laptop, and that is called our wired PAN. So when two smartphones communicating with each other through Bluetooth technology, which forms a wireless PAN. So this is a simple example for our wired PAN and wireless. Then the types of networks, the second thing is local area networking. So this is the common network which we are using for the connectivity. So local area networking, LAN cables will be used to connect various devices, desktop, laptop, and printers and servers with the common connection, common communication channel. This can be used, and we'll see. So it connects like the limited geographical network region in a room or building and campus. So the ranges, that may be the room or otherwise building or otherwise within the campus, this kind of local area network will be connected. So in local area network, computers, smartphones, tablet and printers, that will be there in the connectivity. So this type of network is generally used one or more buildings in the same premises, laboratories, school, colleges or university campuses. So then the data transfer rate, data transfer rate, that is 10 Mbps to 1000 Mbps. So megabits per second. So that is the data transfer rate. So the connectivity is done via wires, Ethernet cables, fiber optics, or Wi-Fi, which is already shown in the figure. So in this figure, we have seen this. Some of the one cable is used to connect the common communication cable. So these cables may be of the different types. The cable types we'll see in our further videos. Ethernet cables, fiber optic cables, or even in our wireless communication, Wi-Fi also will be used. The metropolitan area network, again, it is just an extension of our LAN connectivity in city limits. So a particular antenna will be used, and the network link devices, it is there in the high end side. Several junction box will be used to connect the different LANs. This is our metropolitan area network. So the extended form of LAN, which covers a large geographical area like a city or a town. So data transfer rate in MAN also ranges in Mbps, but it is considerably less compared to LAN. So it covers approximately 10 kilometers to 4 kilometers, that is city limits. For example, the television network cable-based broadband internet. So these things will be used in our metropolitan area network. Then again, wide area network. So this figure indicates a simple wide area network, the connection among two cities. So for example, here LAN 1, which indicates local area network 1, node N1, N2, N3, N4, which is connected by using a switch, which is located in Delhi, this particular LAN, for example, we are taking. Then LAN 2, which is in Guwahati, node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, connected by using the switch. And these two different location, Delhi and Guwahati, LANs will be connected by using internet, which consists of data servers, so which is said to be wide area network. So this is a simple example which we are able to see in this particular diagram. So from this diagrammatical representation, we can get some ideas like WAN connects computers and other lands and mans which are spread across different geographical locations of a country or in different countries and even different continents. A WAN could be formed by connecting a LAN to other LAN as shown in figure. The internet is the largest WAN that connects billions of computers, smartphones, and millions of LANs from different continents. So the internet users in the world, it's become very high nowadays. So the connectivity of various users that can be done through wide area networking concept. So this is the another type. And now the types of servers. So different types of servers, we'll see to it what are all the types. And the file server, that is the thing. These servers provide the services for storing, retrieving, and moving the data. A user can read, write, exchange, and manage the files with help of file servers. Printer server, again, it's a printer server is using controlling and managing printing on the network. So suppose N1, N2, N3 are the nodes and they want to share the printer. So it can be connected by using switches. The common printer will be used to take the printer based upon the queuing of printing command. Then the application server, the expensive software and additional computing power can be shared by the computers in the network. So the various applications that can be shared in this point of view. Then message server, it used to coordinate the interaction between users, documents and applications. So the messages, various messages. The data can be used in the form of audio, video, binary, text or graphics. So the data, the message, it may be in the form of audio format or video or binary or text format or some graphical representation. So database server, that is the next one. So this is the type of application server which consists of business applications. So thank you very much with this presentation, and we have studied some of the areas of different type of networking and various types of servers as well as our peer-to-peer communication systems. Thank you very much. Thank you once again.